Hi, Uncommon Schools. This is Alexandra Sullivan. Thank you for reviewing my application, and here is my short story about myself. So, I grew up in a small town in New Jersey. I attended public school K through 12. Um, I loved school. It was the best part of my day. But unfortunately, I had a real lack of self confidence. I was always a little bit taller, a little bit gawkier. I preferred books and art to video games or most sports like other kids did. I was kind of introverted, but I wanted to belong. I also had a speech impediment in elementary school, so it was difficult to talk to other people or speak with confidence in front of a class. Um, I also came from kind of a poorer family in my neighborhood, so I couldn't quite keep up with trends that some of my friends were aspiring to get to, and especially as a girl, this was difficult. So eventually, this lack of self confidence combined with some, societal expectations about women led me to develop really bad confidence problems in the beginning of high school, and I developed eating disorder behaviors. And I introduced these aspects of my life because teachers were important for me in overcoming these challenges. My family was supportive in ways they could, but my teachers were the ones who really saw my struggles and made the real difference. They honed in on my intelligence and made me feel empowered. My teachers referred me to a speech program, and after 4 years, I felt more comfortable reading and presenting in front of my peers, but also felt more comfortable approaching peers, which is so important in school. My teachers would also talk to me about my interest in books. They introduced me to writers like Sharon Creech, who really followed me through my childhood. And my teachers were the first to notice that I was having, real struggles. I was losing weight and shrinking into myself in high school. And one teacher specifically challenged me to express myself through art and writing, which really helped me through high school. So teachers were so much more for me than educators. They were caregivers and inspiration. They gave me motivation. So over the 12 years that I went through public school, I developed this desire to help others as teachers were helping me. Also, growing up as a Lutheran oriented me towards serving others, and I believe that the least I can do is use my knowledge and abilities to improve the quality of life of other people. I really believe that my opportunities have been a blessing. I didn't come from much, but I'm so fortunate. Um, and one specific passion I have is empowering girls, like my teachers had done. I came from a community of really strong women, and I believe that we really need to instill confidence in girls at a critical period. But on the other side, I believe in empowering boys to pursue their dreams in areas that may not be gender normative. We need girls who are confident, but we also need boys to have good role models. So I've translated this into a lot of my work with kids. Specifically, I tutored a young girl, I'll call it Amy, last year. She was from Dorchester, um, a small neighborhood in Boston. She was underconfident and didn't like to push herself, specifically in reading. And at the second grade level, she preferred to read, low-level books that had girlish characters. But she loved to talk about science, so I started bringing her these National Geographic magazines or books that talked about animals, and her eyes lit up, and I can only hope that she'll carry this interest with her. Who knows what she'll end up doing, but I think that um, I may have empowered her to seek her interests instead of following the status quo like many of her friends might have been doing. Um, so I would hope to translate these values of mine to the teaching fellowship at Uncommon if I'm chosen. Again, thank you for reviewing my application, and I look forward to hearing back. Have a good day.